Hi my lovelies and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Sabina. I make fashion, beauty and lifestyle videos, so welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be like a lifestyle one. It's going to be a mummy related video. It's going to be what's in my hospital maternity bag. I'm packing the bag today, so I thought I'd share with you guys. I've had loads of requests for this over on my Instagram as well, so I thought it would be a fun one to do. If you like it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, click the notification button, because that way whenever I upload a new video, you guys will be notified about it, because I think sometimes YouTube doesn't tell you when I've uploaded, and because I'm not always very good at uploading, YouTube doesn't really like me at the moment, I don't think. But I'm hoping that over the next few weeks I'm going to be doing a lot more pregnancy related content, because it is like the last stretch of the pregnancy and then the baby's going to be here, which is really scary. Like when I was going through this stuff today, I was like, oh my god, it's real, it's happening. But I just want to say a huge thank you to Mothercare for partnering up with me on this video and for sponsoring it. I did actually use the Mothercare checklist, which I will leave a link to below. What they have on their website, it's pretty similar to the NHS one. They have a list of stuff that you need for yourself, for the baby, and then for your partner. I have also written it out just because, pretty funny, is it? Just because I like to write lists. It makes me feel better. So I have written everything out, and I will check it off as I pack it, and then that way if I haven't got anything, I can make sure that I pack it before the baby comes. What they also do at Mothercare, which I thought was really, really amazing, is if for any reason you don't have your hospital maternity bag ready, or you go into early labour, or something happens, because you know, life's happening, the baby doesn't tell you when it's going to come, it just comes. They have like an emergency maternity kit, so like your partner or a friend or a family member can pop into the store, and one of the advisors will kind of gather everything that you need for the hospital and pack it there for you, and give it to them. So I just thought that was really, really handy, like to have everything in one place for them to provide that service. I thought that was really cool. So if you are panicking, or if something's happened, or if you are a partner and your partner's gone into labour and you're like, oh my god, I don't know what to pack, and that's why you're watching this video, head over to Mothercare, because they'll do it all for you. But I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to show you guys what's going into my hospital bag. I think I might start with the baby stuff, because I think that'll be more fun. So I have got the checklist here, so I'll read off what I need on the checklist and then show you, and then if there's anything extra, then I'll kind of show you that as well. So in terms of clothes, you really don't need much at all. I overpacked last time. I'm probably going to end up overpacking again, but the reality is when the babies are that small, they don't really get through that many clothes. I know people are like, oh, they're sick and things like that, but that's like slightly later on. Newborn stage, they sleep a lot, they don't really get their clothes dirty, and they don't, I think like 3 baby grows is more than enough, and Sylvester is more than enough. I think for Noah I did overpack, and then I ended up not really using much of it at all. I was in for 3 days. My sister-in-law just had a baby. She was in for less than 24 hours. So they're the type of time scales you should be thinking about, and really over a period of like 2 or 3 days, you're not going to need much. So these are the baby grows that I got for the baby. It's just a pack of 3. It is so cute. And that's what they look like. That's 1, 2, and then the third one is there. The reason that I got these is because I'm not going to take them on the hanger, because the hanger's going to take up. Oh, I didn't realise. Look at the back of that. Oh, you're so cute. The reason that I got these is because they have like the turnover sleeves. The checklist says to get mittens, so I didn't get mittens. I got mittens for Noah. We never ever used them. Like they would literally be on for like a minute, and he managed to pull them off. They were too big. And then he'd just end up scratching himself. So I think whenever you're buying baby grows, always look for the ones that have the turn up sleeves, because you could just turn them up. You don't need to worry about mittens, and the baby's hands are covered. So I'm going to pack all 3 of those. And then I've got a pack of vests as well, really basic ones, just grey and white. This is a pack of 7. I'm probably only going to take 3 of these as well. To be honest, even 3, it's probably too much. Like I don't even think we'll get through 3. Babies do obviously like get milk around their neck and things like that. But if you use a muslin cloth, which I did order, and I just realised I don't think they're in here. We'll have a look in a second. If you just use a muslin cloth, kind of put it around their neck, then their clothes stay clean. But that's what the vests look like. But yeah, 1, 2, 3. feel like I'm counting to Noah right now. There we go. Next on my checklist is mittens, which I've already said that I'm not going to get, and then a hat. So for Noah, I had like a little Noah's Ark, well, it was like an animal print set that was like his first outfit that he wore. And for this baby, I've decided to get like I've gone for like loads of Peter Rabbit stuff because they had loads of really cute Peter Rabbit stuff on the Mothercare website. But this is kind of the 4-piece set that I've got, and that's got a hat with it as well. So that will probably be like the first thing that goes on baby's head. And then it's got a bib, which I probably won't use. I have so many of Noah's bibs. We just never really use them. And then the vest. And then the baby grow. And the reason that I wanted like something cute and sweet for the very first outfit the baby wears is just because I feel like it's really sentimental. They get dirty when they come out, they're all like bloody, and then the clothes get dirty and it's not very nice. But I've still got Noah's first outfit, and I just think it's just, as a mum, they have so much stuff when they're newborn and you can't keep all of it, but that first outfit I feel is like quite sentimental, and that's why I wanted it to be something cute. Guys, I try not to go crazy with baby clothes. I've got so much stuff for this baby, even though I said I wasn't going to because we've still got loads of Noah stuff as well, but I just couldn't resist this. Look how cute it is. So it's like a little vest and then like a knitted, obviously the baby's due in November so it will be cold, like a little knitted vest, and then these little pants. I mean, the reality is this will probably only be on for a very short while because you want the baby to be comfortable, but I just thought it was like a really cute outfit for the baby to come home in. They do also have a bigger size as well. I'm probably going to get it for Noah so that they can have matching ones and have matching photos when they get home. But whilst I was at it, I also picked up this cute little cardigan because I probably will change the baby very quickly back into a baby girl, and then I just thought if I put this on top, and it's got little bunny ears which are so cute. Then that will kind of be the outfit once we get home. Now, one thing the checklist doesn't say, which I am doing, is I've got this little toy, Peter Rabbit toy for the baby, but I also wanted, because all my cousins and everyone else has said to me, to have like a little toy ready for Noah that's from the baby, and obviously because my hospital bag's quite small, they tell you not to take too much stuff in because there isn't always enough space on the wards. I just thought like a soft toy will do for now, and then maybe we can get him something a little bit bigger, like a plastic or wooden toy that he's going to enjoy playing with once we get home. But yeah, this is he's so cute as well. So this will be the babies, and then this will be Noah, so hopefully Noah will be happy with that. I might entertain him for about 5 minutes because that's how long his attention span is at the moment, but we'll have to see. One thing that I haven't got yet is nappies, so I need to get some size 0 nappies. I'm probably only going to take in like a handful, maybe like half a dozen. 6 I think should be enough. They really don't use that many in the first few days, and if you run out, the hospital always have them, they always give them to you. I think last time I took loads, and you just don't need them, and they just take up space in the hospital bag, which like I said already is so small as it is. I've also got a couple of, I don't know how to lean over. I shouldn't really be leaning over like this. I've also got some cotton balls. I'm not going to take the whole bag. Again, I don't need the whole bag. A handful will be enough. And then just this and water to clean the baby's bottom. You don't need baby lotion. You don't need baby shampoo. You don't need any of that. Like last time I was like, but you know, we're going to give the baby a bath and then it's going to need cream. No, especially in the first week, water and cotton wool. That is it. You don't use anything else. You don't need anything else. Don't buy anything else. Don't take anything else with you. This is enough. So yeah, a handful of this I'll probably just stick in a smaller makeup bag or something and just pop that into my hospital bag. I have also got 2 blankets. I'm probably not going to put these in my hospital bag. These are so cute. I'm probably not going to put these in my hospital bag because we didn't really use them last time. The hospital have so many blankets and it's quite warm in there, and it's just a lot more convenient to use the hospital ones. So what I'll probably do is leave these in the baby's car seat, and then when we are on the day that we're coming home, I'll get Fazan to bring the car seat into the hospital, and then it will already have the blankets in there. But the first one, Obviously both Peter Rabbit, how can I resist? The first one is this absolutely gorgeous. It's so cute, look at it. It's knitted, it feels amazing. And it's just like a really simple Peter Rabbit one. And it looks tiny, but the baby will literally like just be swaddled in it. That's how small they are when they're born. And then I also got another one for like the Moses basket when we get home. So I'll probably wrap the baby in one and then, oops, drape this one over the Moses basket. This is slightly warmer. It's like more of a wool one, if you can see. And that's what it looks like. It's just, I love this whole like very faded grey muted colours. All the Winnie the Pooh stuff that I got for Noah was exactly the same. It wasn't the bright yellow and red colours that you normally see on Winnie the Pooh. It was all like the muted baby colours, which I just love. I will leave the links for all of this below so that you guys can see exactly what I got. So I think that is it for baby stuff. Like I said, you really don't need much. I have also, just because I'm going to show you guys, oh, I did also pick up a little nightgown. Just a really soft, again, it's a Peter Rabbit one. It's so cute. But I don't think I'm going to take this to the hospital. I don't think I'm going to need it at the hospital, so before I show you all the stuff that I'm packing for myself, one thing I will mention is that last time I was in hospital when Noah was born, we came home and then he got jaundice and he got sick and we had to go back, and I didn't realise when we went back, I thought we'll be home, you know, in a few hours. We were actually in for like another 10 days or something crazy like that. So this time what I'm doing is I'm packing like a second bag that's just going to have extra stuff for the baby and extra stuff for me. If I don't need to use it, great. But if I do, then at least I'm not like saying to Fazan, I'll like grab the leggings from here or grab this from here. It will just be really easy because everything will hopefully just be in one place if I need it. That's a tip that I would say. Maybe a few extra clothes for the baby and a few extra clothes for yourself in a bag, and you chuck them somewhere safe, so that in case you do have to stay longer, at least you can be like to your partner, okay, grab my stuff. So now I'm going to run through everything that I'm packing for myself. I'm going to loosely stick to the checklist that I got from the Mothercare website. There's a few things that I've added just from my experience last time, and I'll tell you what those are when we get to them. So the first thing that I need to put in is my hospital notes and my birthing plan. I haven't done my birthing plan yet, so that needs to be a priority for this week. I also am going to put in a couple of nighties. So I think I got, oh no, these are medium. They do look like they're large, but they're medium. I got a couple of like night dresses. The reality is that like throughout the whole labour process, the majority of the time will be spent in a hospital gown, wearing nothing else. Like that's just how it is. So you don't need to take loads and loads of clothes with you. After the birth, you want something that's going to be really comfortable, really loose, just soft, something that you can feed easily in, which is obviously why I've got two of these dresses. This is what the other one looks like. They've got adjustable straps as well. You know, they're not under wide or anything. They're just loose and they're just going to be comfortable. I know it's obviously a little bit more difficult if, like me, you choose to cover up. You're like, how are you supposed to sit there in a vest top? But hospitals do have privacy. You have the curtain that you can pull around. The majority of the midwives are female. If you have an issue with a male midwife or doctor coming in, you just let them know beforehand. The only issue I found last time was that if I went to the toilet and some of the other ladies on the ward had male visitors, then obviously it needed to be covered. But you can just do that with a nightgown. You know, especially if it's got a hood, just pull the hood over and you're okay. You want to be comfortable, and something like that is going to be a lot more comfortable than getting changed back into your normal clothes or into like, you know, full coverage pyjamas. That being said, I have got a pair of full coverage pyjamas. I got these in size large. I think last time I made the mistake of thinking, oh, if my bump's not going to be there, I'll be fine, and that wasn't the case. So I got large just because I just want to be comfortable and I want them to be loose. And this is again from the Blooming Marvellous range of Mothercare. These are just grey. They've got buttons, which I thought would make it easier for breastfeeding. I'll just like pull my bib out at the top and feed the baby like that. But it's just a grey long sleeve top along with these bottoms. This is just in case I need to stay a little bit longer, and after a few days I'm more comfortable and I don't feel like I need to be in a nightie, or when I come home I can always use those at home, but I am going to take them to the hospital with me just in case. I have got some maternity bras as well. I don't think I took maternity bras to the hospital last time, or if I did, I can't even remember. But the reason I'm taking these is because I always feel, if I put a bra on, I feel a bit more proper, if that makes sense. Like, you know, when you're all like lazy and lounging and you haven't got your bra on. I think after I've had the baby, you just feel so disgusting as it is, and your body's been through so much. So actually just having a shower, putting on a bra and putting on like a fresh set of PJs will make you feel so much better, which is why these look cute. I don't know if they'll fit me. These are 34C, which I'm assuming I will be by the time the baby's born, but I just got a black one and a white one, and obviously I'll continue to use these after the baby's born, but I'm taking them. I probably will only take one to the hospital actually. I don't think I'll need both. I think one would be sufficient. The checklist also says breast pads. I took these last time and I didn't even use them. So, I mean, in those early initial days, I feel like you're trying so hard to get the milk and get your body to produce the milk and feed the baby the milk, that the last thing you're worried about is the milk leaking, because very few women have an overproduction of milk that early on. So I'm not taking those because I just feel like I don't need to. I also have some like clean new underwear that I'm taking. I'm probably only going to take 2 or 3. Again, I don't know if I'll need these. I don't think I will, but it's just one of those things, you know, fresh clean underwear always makes you feel better. If I'm not bleeding loads, then I'll wear that. If I am bleeding loads, then it'll probably be these disposable maternity briefs. I've just realised that I don't have any sanitary towels for postpartum bleeding, but hospital, my local hospital was really good. Like last time, they literally had everything. I didn't even need the disposable underwear. They had disposable underwear, they had breast pads, they had sheets for the bed, they had sanitary towels, and they were really good with them. I mean, I ordered these just in case, and I popped them in so that I have them for myself, but I don't think I'll need them because the hospital will have them. If you haven't had a baby at your local hospital already and you don't know what they have, what they don't have, then it's better to get everything you need to be on the safe side. I've also got a fresh pair of slippers that I'm popping into the hospital bag. Last time I didn't put these in. I was like, oh, we'll put them in before we leave, because we had like 3 pairs of slippers in the house and we forgot, and then when we got to the hospital, Fazan had to run to the local superstore to get me some. So I was like, this time I'm just going to pop them in beforehand. I'll also need a change of clothes, which I haven't packed yet. Well, actually, that's a lie. I've half packed it. So I've got a pair of leggings. Just leggings, and I'll probably take like a long sleeve woolly top, a knitted top, just something really casual, really loose, really comfortable, that I'm not going to wear until literally the last hour at the hospital. I'll pop it on, get in the car, come home, and then get into whatever I need to. You don't need to overthink it. You know, none of us are Kate Middleton. We're not going to step out and the paparazzi are taking pictures of us. Just wear whatever's comfortable. Like last time I was like, oh, I'll take this dress and I'll take this. No, you just don't need to do any of that. Don't overthink it. So I'm popping all of my toiletries and my beauty products into this bag. I'm going to do a blog post about what beauty products I'm taking. So if you guys want to have a read of that, click the link in the description box, because I'll leave a link to my website there. Last time I took like my whole makeup bag. Not a good idea. Don't do it. You don't need it. Just embrace that postpartum look. Just make sure you have moisturizer, lip balm, shampoo and conditioner so that you can have a shower, deodorant. I wouldn't even take perfume. It's normally too strong for newborns. And that's about it. You really don't need much else. Hairbrush and hair ties. I'm also taking a body oil, just so that I can get a back massage during labour. But in here I've also popped in a couple of things that aren't on the checklist. I've got a notebook. This is a cute little one my cousin got me. And a pen, which I haven't popped in, so I need to do that. The reason I'm taking that is because, like I said, I love to write checklists, and when I'm in hospital I know there's going to be like a million things in my mind that I'm like, oh, this needs to be done, this needs to be done. If I write everything out, if it's all written down, then I don't stress. So that's why I'm taking that. I'm also taking a bottle of Zamzam water. This was a wedding favour from my friend's wedding. The reason that I'm taking this is because, or for those of you who don't know what Zamzam water is, in Saudi Arabia, there is a well, and as Muslims we believe that Prophet Abraham, when he was a little boy, was lost in the desert with his mum, and that's the spot that he rubbed his feet on, and the water just in the middle of the desert started emerging from this spot, and it just hasn't run out, and it's been over, what, 1400 years, and it's like an endless supply, and it's supposed to have healing qualities in it, and it's supposed to be really good for you. So that's why I'm taking this. I might need a little bit more. I don't know if that's going to be enough. I didn't take any last time, and there was like another girl who was on like the pre-labor ward with me. She went home, like her baby didn't come. She still had 3 weeks left, and she had a bottle of Zamzam. She was like, oh, you know, why don't you take it? Why don't you use it? I'd never even thought of taking Zamzam before then, and I was sipping it throughout. I think I was in labour for about 11 hours, and I was sipping it like sort of not all the time, like every hour, just have a little sip of it, and I felt like it did make a difference and helped keep me calm and kind of serene during what is normally a very traumatic experience, which is obviously the reason why I'm taking it again. And the only other things that I now need to pack for myself are snacks. So I'll probably just get like some energy bars or something on the way to the hospital, or maybe send Fazan out once we're at the hospital. And the iPad, I'm going to probably take the iPad with me as well, just because last time my waters broke and my contractions didn't start for like 3 days, and I was just stuck in the hospital and I was so bored. So at least I'll have something to do if I have the iPad with me. And I think that's it. So even though I was like, oh, it's a really simple checklist, I feel like I've been sat here for ages talking, rambling. So if you are still here and you are still watching, thank you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Oh, I forgot one thing. It's been sat in my lap the whole time, a towel. For when you have a shower, you need a towel. And this isn't not on any of the checklists either. So yeah, remember this, guys. But like I said, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up and hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll see you all soon.